Hello, welcome to the Data Food channel. I'm back with another video. This time we are going to discuss about the integration between the Salesforce and the Databricks. The use case is that we establish the connection between the Salesforce and Databricks and start pulling the data by creating the pipeline in the Databricks. So that is the whole story. But believe me that it's a Databricks makes the data engineer's life really easy. Just creating the data pipeline between those two services, it's really easy. So let's get started. There are some prerequisites before you do this. One is that you will be having the trial Databricks account and as well as the Salesforce account. And then once you have those, so it's pretty straightforward. Then so I am here in the Databricks UI. I logged in with my trial account and then I have so I have this setup here. So I have some dummy notebooks. I just did some like errands on that, so it looks good. So another prerequisite is that when you create your Databricks trial account, I believe that you will be selecting some cloud like a GCP, AWS, or Azure. In that, in my case, so I have selected the AWS and I have created the S3 bucket because uh, it's way like where you want to store your data in the sense like here we call it as a catalogs in in the other wall we call it as a database, and inside the database we have the schemas as usual. So but here the top level in the tree we call it as a catalog, and it's the way that you have options like where you want to store the data either here. If you don't give any like the external storage, the data will be stored in like your local catalog thing. But if you have your your external storage options like where we integrate your storage with the S3 bucket in case AWS. If it is a GCP, then you go like a GCS buckets. So to do that, we have option like here external data or add data. So when you go to like external data, obviously you will get the option like a uh, to 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 establish the connection between your S3 bucket and your Databricks. So here is the my bucket, and when I say that external, if I go and upload any files to this location, automatically they will be show up in your catalog in the Databricks. So that is the different the story to create these the buckets and give the permissions and all. But in this video we are mainly focusing on integrating with the Salesforce and pull the data how quickly we can. So so this is one prerequisite and you create the catalog. So in this case I have created like a Salesforce catalog, but I'm going to delete this as well. So let's delete this and we create from the scratch. So yeah, so we need to just finish empty this catalog first. We do one thing, so we will create the new one. So we'll just keep it same as it is, and I'm going to create a new catalog, or we will create the new schema under that. So when we pulling the data from Salesforce, so you will get an option to create the new schema. So there we will create the new schema instead of using the existing. This looks empty, so we can use this one. So let's go back to our original use case. So we have the catalog here and I have created the external storage in case if you want to point it to the external data, otherwise your data will be stored at catalog level. So that's all the prerequisite. And another one is that I'm assuming that you will be taking the Salesforce trial account. It is for 30 days. So So I have created some dummy data here. I have created I think one lead record, and I have created a couple of accounts here, and I have created one opportunity, two opportunities, and I have created a couple of products here. Obviously, we have the price book for the products, and I linked this the price book to the product what I created here. So just like an iPhone, and I have created linked this queue, and you will be having the price book for this. And if I go to headphone, then if I edit here, obviously you will be having this queue and you have this. So this is what the initial data setup here. So this is the dummy data I have created in Salesforce. So the next step is that let's go and create the integration between the Salesforce and Databricks. So I'm quickly jumping into the Databricks UI here, and we are here. So let's go on, click on the data ingestion. If you want to take a look at like the existing jobs and pipelines, so this is the one here. If we go, if we have anything, it will show up here. So since this is the first one, then I'm just going to create the data ingestion here. Just click on the data ingestion, and here you have the different, they call it as a partner connections. So you have so many sources to connect. So you have so many things. So you can, in meaning that you can pull the data from these many sources. If you, so it's a very big list. So in this demo, we are going to just integrate with the Salesforce. So I'm selecting the Salesforce, and I'm giving some dummy name for the pipeline like a Salesforce Databricks pipe. And so I am selecting the existing catalog, and I'm going to create the new, or you can use this new schema. So this is empty one. If you want, you can still have option to create the new schema as well. If you want, you have. So that's how. Then next, so this is the option to create the connection between your Databricks and Salesforce. So you give like your name like a test or something, or whatever it is, and you click on authenticate, and you provide your username and password to your Salesforce account. Then automatically it will connect to your Salesforce. Then your connection is ready. Since I have done this already, I'm not going to create again. So I'm just going to cancel it, and I'm selecting the existing one. So this is the existing connection, and let's create pipe and continue. So the pipe is created, and what it will do is the Databricks will go back to the Salesforce backend and look up all the uh, tables and all the thing and bring up the list here. So next step is that you will be having the option to select like what kind of objects you selected from the Salesforce. So the object in the sense like the Salesforce terminology, so we call it. So if I go back to the Salesforce UI here, so if I go to leads, so I have one lead. So I just go and search for the lead table here. I have a lead, and I will select the history as well, because when I go and make an update to the existing lead, it will create the records to for the tracking purpose, so that you can take it. So that is one thing. Then I will select next customer as well. So you have the customer here. So I select this, and I select the opportunity. This is how you select. So I select the opportunity object as well, and next I select the lead. So no, sorry, I already selected the lead. Next product. So I select the product and the product history. This will give us some changes happen over the time for the particular product. And so we have so much tracking, but we are not going to pull all these. Next, what else we have? We have price book. So price book and history. So if you make any and we will make entry also. So the history will give you, if you adjust any price for the existing product, you will get the data as well. And every time you enter the new price for the particular product, so you will get this. And what else we have? We have products, opportunities, accounts. We have accounts and we have contacts. I don't think so we have contacts, but we have leads. That's all. So that's all I have created. So the aim of this page is you have more control on it, like what to select, what not to select. So it's giving more opportunity for the more control on that, what to pull, what not to pull, instead of just simply pulling everything from the source. So that will give you the very good opportunity. So that's it. Yeah. So if I go next, so the data will be loading into this new schema, and still you have option here to create the new schemas, but we don't need it. So our schema will be new. Save and continue. So the ingestion pipeline has been saved. If you go back, so your pipeline is started and it is initializing. Uh, it is in process. Okay, so your pipeline is created successfully, and you have the option to create the schedule. By default it runs on every 6 hours, but I would like to just make it like every 5 minutes or 2 minutes. This will, oh, we have only hours. Alright, so we have Eastern time and every day at 7. So we have different options to create the schedule based on your convenience. So in our case, we're just going to do it here. I will set it as 1 hour, but anyhow, we have option to trigger these pipelines manually. So in our demo purpose, it doesn't matter. I just save it and save and run. So we are going to trigger this. Um, so we have the notification option as well. In success or failure, you will receive the notification. And so that's all. Let's save and run the pipeline. So it started. It's in the process now. Let's see how it goes. So far it's still in process. Waiting for the resource to run. Yeah, initializing, setting up tables. So everything is logging here, what's going on behind the table. So and you can see the what are the tables are. It's trying to create at your destination. So if everything is done, I believe, so it's going to starting history. It started leave. It started pulling the data for the tables. So stream integration, everything flows. So yes, that's it. So I believe that initial sync is done. Mm, yeah. So these are all like a one-to-one. So we have the graphical view as well here, and you zoom it, you'll see all this big catalog, Salesforce catalog. Okay, and price book, history, everything. So whatever we select, everything we have here. So let's go back to pipelines and run. Okay, so this is our pipeline. Okay, and if you go back to your catalog and see what's going on here, we go to our catalog and we see, go to Salesforce new schema. Yes, so these are all the tables created, and if you look at the accounts, so these are the columns available in account, and if you look at the sample data, I need to select the warehouse to run these queries. So I have set up the like a tier down option, like every 5 minutes. If it is ideal for 5 minutes, it will automatically close. That way we will save some credits. Otherwise, keep running, then you will run out with the credits. Then you cannot use the free edition anymore. So yes. So if you look at the account, we have three accounts. If you compare between your source and destination, so this is the premium customer demo account 1, 2. I go back to here. So we have the premium customer demo account 1, 2. Let's look at the opportunity or our customer. So since we don't create any customer, we don't have any. Let's go to lead. I believe I have created one lead. So let's see how it less. So I have created one lead and it's showing up here. If I go back to lead here, so test, and it is the first last name, because of this is the contact person or the entity name. Leads in the sense like maybe if we have some knowledge on Salesforce, we create the lead in the sense when the customer rep contact the business or particular entity, they create like a possible leads. Okay, what kind of the business we can bring it in. So that kind of leads, like you can call them and all the stuff. And we have the opportunity. It will give like if you talk to a particular entity or customer, what is your like opportunity of bringing the business like many dollars. Like suppose I give like a $20,000 of opportunity if you work with this customer able to bring it in. So that's what the opportunity. So this is the lead where you start contacting the customers, and that leads to an opportunity where you can create the business with them. And so if I go to opportunity, then you see that all the columns here, and if I click on sample data, you will see two opportunities. When I look at the opportunities here, I have created two, and same thing is pulled here. And go back to the products. So I have created two products, and if I look at the product table, I believe that it's the original table. Yeah, we have shipping charge product. What is this? I don't know, I did not create this. Yeah, so this is the one, two. I don't know what record is this. It came in. Yeah, so that is the one. Then that's it. So we are able to successfully establish the connection between the Salesforce and the Databricks and pull the data in. And let's go and make some changes to the product or customer and see the how we bring the delta here. So suppose I'm going to go to the lead, and I have one lead, and go to the opportunity. Okay, let's go to the opportunity, and we have two opportunities here, and let's change the opportunity value to like instead of like a $25,000, let's make it like a 100,000. Then see how it behaves. So let's create the notebook for this so we can query these tables in notebook as well. So so I have changed my default to the SQL notebooks, but if you want, you can change it to Python, Scala, or anything, whatever you want, what language you're working on. But let's go and query it. So I'm going to query the opportunity. What is my catalog name? Salesforce, new schema. Under that, I'm going to query the opportunity. So put just limit to 10 records. I mean, we don't have 10, but I'm just giving for safety purpose. So this should bring up the two records. Mm, since it's a trail account, they give very less compute power, so it will be a little slow. Yeah, it's connected to the. Okay, so we have two records here. Let's go and update one of the opportunity and add the new opportunity. So we expect like two records, one to the update to the existing, and the other one is so. So let's take this ID, keep it aside, or just query it where ID is equals to this. Yeah, so we have one is deleted, is false, it is active record, and so let's go and make an update to this opportunity. And what is the demo? Its name is demo opportunity 2. So I go to opportunity, to demo opportunity, and I edit it. So I have the 25,000. Let's make it like $50,000, and let's make the like the profitability almost like 80% of the profitability if you do the business with this. We can negotiate it, and let's go and save it. So this is one record we expect, and the other one is let's go and create the new opportunity here. So this is 2, and I'm going to create the new opportunity here. uh, let's make it opportunity 3. Account name, I map it to the demo account 1. Closing date, so what is the potential date to close this opportunity? I give it somewhere in August, and this time it's going to be $100,000 opportunity. 1, 2, 3. And stage is what kind of stage you are with the customer, like maybe we are in meet and presenting, it's in initial stage, and we make it as like a 40% profitability with this. And the forecasting category, like we have different, but it is in pipeline, like okay, this maybe the opportunity can make it business or it can be closed. Okay, let's save this. All right, so this is the stage. So the based on the progress we made, we can go to next. But right now we are at meet and present. So right now we have 3 opportunities, and I made update to the one existing opportunity, and I created the new opportunity. So let's go back to our Databricks and see so far how many records we have. So I just go on this, and I expect only two because our pipeline is not not scheduled. So I expect only two records without any update. Okay, because our opportunity value for the opportunity two is the 80% chance of profitability. That's what I updated, and another is the amount of the business. I believe I made it to some values I have updated. So yeah, here. So this is 20. Yeah, so 25,000. I believe I made it to 50,000. So let's go and run the pipeline and see what changes you will see. I'm just going to start this. So this pipeline is starting now. If you want, you can go here and see the steps how it progress. Event logs. So it will grab the resources to run this. Once you have the resources, then initialize it, setting up tables and rendering graph. Okay. Yeah. Still running behind. Yeah. Still loading. I believe it is checking the what are the changes. I believe if you select this and you can refresh directly here, you don't need to run the whole pipeline. So it is good opportunity or good feature instead of running the whole thing, so you can just run it and refresh it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you can do that, but I'm not going to do that now. So our refresh is done. Let's go back to a notebook and see how many records are there. Yes, so as I expected, I have created one new opportunity. It's the one, and the opportunity two, I have created the probability from 75 to 80, and the amount I have updated 25,000 to 50,000. So this is really quick since we are running the pipeline manually, but if we schedule it, it should be picking up automatically. So this is a good thing, and it's very easy to set up, and it's always have your on top of the updated changes. So you don't need to just do any magic here. Databricks will take care of everything, and it will get uh, the latest data available to you. So and also you can create like a Unity catalogs plus DMQ, like a data monitoring queue, in the sense if we expect any tables to update often like every 30 minutes or something, and it will check for the data freshness. If the table is not updated within 30 minutes, it will mark it as a stale, and it can send a notification to the a particular the author of the pipeline, or you can schedule it, so that will trigger the refresh. So that's way that always you will get the data freshness. So that is all for this video, and I hope you get some information about this and how to create the integration between the Databricks and Salesforce and how easy it's in Databricks. It's real helpful. So thanks for watching this video. To support, just like it and share. Keep learning. Bye.